The thing was really strange. It was about 9 days ago now. I was gone all day that particular day, and she was 100% fine in the morning, and she was doing great. All the last 2 weeks before that, or more than that, there wasn't one spot where there was an issue with it. You could see the skin problem under the fur or anything, nothing. And when I came back that day, I was like, there's two big red spots going like down the side there, like she must have been scratching or something. But you know what I'm starting to think? It might have been stress, because she doesn't get along with the other cats. And I got inside cats, and I'm leaving her inside because she get clobbered outside. She's a frail little boo-boo. And I think part of it, somehow I think it was from stress, because it just came up in one day flat. So I've been watching her really good, giving her, she'll eat a little bit of food, and I'll make, in other words, every few hours, give her some food and stuff, or with something with the gravy part of the food. She likes that better. She's always liked that better. And I cleaned her fur with the cat wash, the Colloidal Silver, and also the coconut oil. I put a little bit of that on there. And I also did the vitamin C Live On Labs. The coconut oil and the vitamin C Live On Labs will kill basically any microbe that's on the skin. The colostrum, I know some people are saying that's this and that. The colostrum actually has antibiotics in it that are natural, that does not knock down your immune system defense in your gut. In other words, your gut has microbes in it that are good microbes. And if you take pharmaceutical antibiotics, it knocks down all of them. The colostrum, I think part of it too is she started getting a little fussy with eating the colostrum. She stopped doing that. And then, maybe the issue happened that way. But it's weird that it happened in one day. It just came back real quick in one side of one day. And it's like the redness is, gone. In other words, she scratched part of her fur off and stuff, but then the redness has seemed to stopped. Like, in other words, whatever the infection was seems to have stopped. But I'm and also when I gave her the cat food, now this Colloidal Silver stuff, topically it works like crazy. It works really, really good. But if you have an issue internally, I know it can help somewhat, definitely. Not saying it doesn't help at all. But if you're taking some Colloidal Silver, it's a help, but your body's immune system is doing most of the work. But sometimes that Colloidal Silver can give you just enough of an edge to make a big difference. Because I know a lot of people say it cures everything. That's not really true. It cures every microbe in a petri dish. Big difference. And the same can be said for anything that you take internally. It can definitely help. There's a lot of different things that can help. The cats can even take, besides the colostrum, they can take the coconut oil. And if you give them oregano oil, boy, you don't want to take that stuff straight. They won't even eat that. You want to mix a tiny, tiny bit of oregano oil in the coconut oil. But these things they call quote unquote alternative, they're not really alternative. They're these have been known often for thousands of years. They've been known to work. The coconut oil has been known to do miracles against a lot of problems. But a lot of times these things really, really work when the issue is showing up on the skin. And say, for instance, that's part of the issue with her, so. But you can see back there, you see I cleaned her up a lot, So, what the hell can I tell you, man? So, she's sleeping a lot, but like I said, I'm making sure she's eating, and I'm making sure she's, but I don't know how this occurred inside of one day. That's what freaked me out. I was thinking, well, maybe it's going to go away real fast, too. and I was getting busy. Well, partly because, you know, the thing with the demonetization on YouTube, and I was trying to scramble to upload videos to BitChute, including videos that were not, you know, a mixture of videos up on BitChute. So I was pretty busy working on that, and I'm watching her, but it's kind of, you know, I was busy with other things too. I mean, I was at meetings and things like that, and there's a lot of things that was in work, you know. So, but you know, these vets remind me of exactly like regular medical doctors, but I think vets are better than medical doctors. They did give her shots before for the skin issue, and it didn't do anything. Nothing. So I'm sure maybe there is somebody out there that knows what the hell they're doing, but they're real quick to freaking. And the other thing is too, I almost have a fear that whatever the vet gives her might not be the best thing in the world too, because they are very much geared towards, you know, it's the same thing with anything, right? It's money. And, you know, I'm very, very careful with this stuff that you call quote-unquote alternative. I hate using that word, but it's not really, because a vet will never say, oh, go put coconut oil on our skin, because they're gonna sell you something else. And I can get the special products. I actually have stuff. I mean, I have a waterless cat wash, which is pretty good. So what I wish I could do is give her a bath. I tried doing that several times. She just freaked out. Not recently. I mean, not right now when she's sick, but she just never wanted to do it. So, but she's sleeping and stuff a lot, and she's got this place where she likes sleeping on this little canvas backpack, and she likes sleeping. There's another place in the other bedroom. She likes sleeping on this silk thing I put on the floor right by the bed. So I'm watching her like a hawk, but I somehow, I swear to God, I think it's from when I was gone all day. She doesn't get along with a lot of the cats. There's some of them she doesn't get along with. Some she does, and she might have got really stressed out and it brought the issue on. That could have been it too. Don't discount the fact that, you know, a medical issue that's underlying that you just got over and you're doing fine. And if you get stressed out really hard, that issue could come back. That's not BS. And I got a feeling it has something to do with that. So, and she is super attached to me. You know, and like if I pet her and stuff, I'm not gonna pet her right now. She's trying to sleep. She's like, you know what I mean. She is super attached to me. So the more attention I give her, the better she's gonna do. And I've been watching her like a hawk. I'm debating a vet thing because she seems to be getting better. And if I take her down to vet, it's going to be another stressful thing. And I know it costs money, but then again, I'm not worried about that. I mean, it wasn't going to cost me $100, $200, whatever the hell it is. But it's it would definitely super piss me off if the vet said, oh, I know what I got to give him because this thing here is what we're selling now or whatever, and they screw her up and do something bad. Don't tell me that doctors don't freaking do this thing, even vets, doctors, whatever they are. Don't tell me they don't. That is why I got into major passion on this quote-unquote alternative health. They're just freaking professional medical people that really are, well, they are geared towards money, but everybody is. But I don't go as far as what the other people say on YouTube, usually with all this alternative stuff. I'm very careful. I get my information actually from medical doctors. They're a little bit like renegades. And very careful not to go too far with stupid claims, and not because of YouTube's policies, but my policies. I don't like exaggerating anything, but a lot of times these things, colloidal silver, for instance, does kill all pathogens in a petri dish. So that's why it's it's good for if you put it on bandages or something, it keeps an area sterile. But she's not doing too bad, to tell you the truth. She's doing a lot better than yesterday even. So that's what I was thinking this morning when I got up. I says, I'm going to double check on her and give her food right there, in a dish, and that little piece of with napkin has the colloidal silver on it, and I was wiping around her mouth, with that. Make sure it's all super clean. So if I watch her really hard, I think that's gonna be the best treatment. She just wants to stay here and not get stressed out. And I'm worried about, I know people saying take her to a vet, but I'm like, I'm worried about this. I don't trust him, man. I don't trust him. Really don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. I said I had her to a vet with the shots. Those stupid shots didn't do anything for that skin issue. Nothing. The stuff I was doing was working, but it comes and goes, and it was always doing better and better and better. And all of a sudden one day, but I swear to God, I think it was from there's Rocky and Goldie. Rocky and Goldie give her a hard time. And that's because they probably got off on the wrong foot from the day one she got in here. Little two fluff balls like this guy here, he gets along with her. I left that box there. And so is Mama Cat that looks like him, Feather. The two black cats get along with this one. They both, those two do. But I wasn't here, so it's what happens. I don't know. I swear to God, I think it was stress. So just me giving her all this attention should be all right. That's what I'm assuming. Attention and all the stuff I know. It's like I said. I know these things aren't like magic pills, these alternative things, but they do work, and topically they're like magic pills. And part of her issue is topically, so we'll see.